What up? It's your boy T-Bone on Reaction, Today's Music Money. So, usually I do it back with a vocal version of it, but this is since I'm running out of vocal ones, I'm going to now do like newer EDM dance or dance songs to classic and with these magazines. So this one I came across recently. Was a known songs I knew for a while, but I came across this recently because of the song. A recent song came out called by B-Jax and something called Get Jiggy. I thought was sampling this because it has the same sound as it, but it wasn't. But anyway, this is by Bizarre Inc. I'm gonna get you, which is a serious dance classic as well too. Though the reason I picked it at somewhat, 'cause I think one of the vocalists are doing the review says the actual group, so that's count. But like going forward, if I can't find any more like vocal by the vocal artists themselves, I mean there's very little. I'm gonna do older classic, which I'm probably gonna just newer classic, newer well known EDMs and versus classic ones going forward. But other than that, we're gonna check this joint out. So let's get it.
And it went in at number 17, so we got this phone call to say you're gonna do Top of the Pops. It's like,
Top of the Pop again.
My God.
Yo, DJ, pump this part.
Hi, I'm Angie Brown, formerly of Bizarre Inc., and this is the story about I'm Gonna Get You. I'm a South London, Brixton girl, and I'm proud to come from such a wonderful and diverse area with all the cultures. When I was a little...
Facts. I still would like to know they do need to do a study or a documentary on the multicultural of British music, especially the soul, the love, the British music love of soul, yo. UK love of soul, yo, for real. They got to, man.
Little girl, my mum was always having parties. You know, she used to say to my dad, Alfred, come on, let's make some money. Let me make a party. These sound systems were playing in our house. Yep. Big, huge boxes that would feel like the walls were coming down, and it would be old school reggae that was on Trojan Records. It would be Jimmy Cliff. And when my mum used to have the parties was when I got to hear the music like personified. But used to dancing and singing in front of people. I got thrown out of class so many times for singing. It's whatever, I'm not interested. I'm in the back singing, baby face, I got the cutest little baby face. The teacher would come in and say, right, Brown, if I hear one more peep out of you, you're out. And of course I'd go,
Of course, that's like the ultimate defiance right there.
Clubs in London are already playing it, and I'm going to give it to a few of my drag queenie friends. And you know, if you hear it and you like it, go on.
That's probably like a lot of these folks who were in music got in trouble for living life. You know, and they probably wasn't troublemakers. You know, they had a calling and they was like into it, and you know. Sometimes teachers want you to do education, but sometimes, you know, you have a bigger color than what they teach you at school. So, yeah.
I'll buy it because it's a tune.
My parents used to foster children, and my mom took a bunch of the children and myself to a Butlins holiday in Skegness. That is when I started singing. And that was the first time I would say I played in front of like a huge theatre of about 1,000 people. It was like really nerve-wracking. So I was about 16 then, and I really had the bug. Late 80s, this house sound is coming through really strong now. Wow, this is cool, because you could actually be a little bit...
So it's probably when they start making waves in the UK as well. So it was coming from, make sure I say it right, to Chicago. Yeah, Chicago had house, Detroit had techno. I tried like to not mix it up, but yes. I had to rewatch the Marshall Jefferson one to remember that one. Shout out to Marshall Jefferson.
Crazy now. So I was singing R-E-S-P-S-E-T in a club called Singers one night, and I got spotted. A talent scout came up to me afterwards and she said, can you sing like Jocelyn Brown? I said, yeah, sure, I can sing like Jocelyn Brown.
That's a good comparison right there. If you know, if you saw some previous videos, I talked about Jocelyn Brown had her voice in a lot of disco and dance songs back in the days in the late 70s and early 80s. One of them is Last Forever, which was by let's see, Jocelyn Brown. Last Forever. Oh, let's keep forgetting the name of Jocelyn Brown. Last Forever. Yeah, from Inner City, and many others as well too. So yeah, and many others had the dance songs as well too. So yeah, so definitely a good little comparison right there.
When I went to the studio and I met the boys from Bizarring, they played me a track. It had Jocelyn's vocal from Love's Gonna Get You, because that's what the song was called, Love's Gonna Get You. And it was sung by Jocelyn. And they just wanted a few lines, like, to mash it up. And of course, I didn't understand it. I just thought, let me get the money and run. They provided a contract, 3 nice guys from Stafford. The producer on the day was Alan Scott, and he said, oh, Angie, you just need to sing this. You know, this is why we should put her. Okay.
Got the hook. Go ahead.
Yep, we love it. And do some da-da-da.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you, boy. Get you.
You gotta think about it, you know, it's a promised song. She didn't really do much, but those a few lines though. So she got a lot of money she got a lot for a little. I mean, and nothing wrong with that either. Shoot, sometimes a little, it takes less is more, as they say, less is more.
You know, I live, and I thought, whatever, how can this be a good tune? Nothing's gonna come of this. Thank you, bye-bye. 3 months later, oh my God. People were ringing me going, Angie, you're
on the
in
radio.
the charts. Like,
You're on the radio.
and it went
you're
in at number 17, so we got this phone call to say you're gonna do Top of the Pops. I was like, oh my God.
Bizarring return with a new sound. They've had a great last 2 years, and this new track promises to be a big success. Check out Bizarring featuring.
Hold the time out. I mean, they gotta be the most strongest harness to hold them rolling keyboards like that. Whoa. Boy, that's pretty awesome. But at the same time, it's an awesome setup. Now, I mean, like I said before, before the typical setup for like these kind of performances was 4 CDJs, but it either have a keyboard. You know, what was the guy that did it? The one I just recently did. What's the one I just recently did? He's just saying he ain't gonna just see him. He's just sit here, just I'm just gonna sit here and relax with my keyboard in front of me. I forgot which one was that. Oh, help me, Lord, help me remind me. Daru, yep, yep. Dude say he's gonna just sit here and just tap my keyboard. I'm just gonna sit here chilling, man. Like he's trying to like, come on now, hey, wait, but let's keep going. But not in beats. I told you, what was it? Inner City with Good Life, and had the main guy, because I guess he would play. If there's some performers he did the keyboard, but there's one performance he had other people doing like pretending to play the instrument, and he was just going back and forth with the turntables. That was, I ain't gonna lie, that got me the most funniest way to lip sync a live performance ever. Yo, I'm serious though, but it was cool. It was like cool but funny at the same time. Anyway.
Angie Brown.
Joe DJ, bump this party.
To be on TV, a family show like that, watched by millions and millions of people, was just electric. Did all the hard work and just dreamt about that day. And when it finally came, it was really, really immense. Pre-recorded it on the Wednesday, it was shown on the Thursday.
Hold up, was that the MP keys before the MP keys right there? Hold up.
Watched it at home, and my mum was on the phone. Oh yes, Hunties and the television, yes. And my dad was looking at the TV. You know, it was like a big box then, isn't it? My dad was looking at the TV and looking at me, you're on the telly and you is here in the room at the same time. How them do that? I was like, Dad. If you look at the video, I'm sort of behind the beads and stuff, but I'm in it. There's loads of dancers, and I guess if I was the record company, I would do that.
And somebody
I
standing
wouldn't
the
wanna
DJ in
give
the
Andy
video.
Brown too much.
And the other
You
guys
know,
just
because it's
jump
not
around
the
the
Andy
video. I like
Brown
it.
show. There was a girl roller skating, there was DJs, and the boys from Bizarring, I think, were clicking away. I went out with the boys quite a lot for about, I don't know, about a year, maybe 2 years, because it was a huge hit in America.
Course,
Nobody saw that one coming. Working with Bizarre was
He's doing
just
it.
great. I was thinking
Jesus.
about the next move. I did think,
Strong.
well, what else am I
Show
going
my
to do?
harnesses
what's
from the
next?
keyboards, I
Zoe
tell you.
put out another track called
Get me nervous.
Took My Love. It wasn't as commercial. I didn't like it. They kind of changed direction. I wasn't in the video. I wasn't in much of the promotions. I just wanted it to go away.
Oh, it's Kid Chase. Okay, it's a little stronger than Chase now.
Vinyl
so.
Solution never, ever, ever, ever paid me. I'm sure you know that goes on in the dance world. Sometimes people just don't account to you
Gotta love the music industry, I tell you.
what is owed, and they know it's going to cost thousands of pounds to take that through the courts, and you're not going to ever be able to finance that. In the dance world, sometimes people's voices don't know what we look like. That's the thing. You're not really pushed as an artist. I think that they've pushed the DJs more and producers more,
Yep.
so the DJs can go
Facts.
out and earn a lot of money. We know the superstar
Facts.
DJs and we know the superstar producers.
like-
We just don't know.
It's kind of like the Reed versus rap. Like back in the day, rap, you had the rappers and DJs. Now it's just the raps only. But in the dance, it's just not. It's not the dancers and singers anymore. It's not the DJ, producer, and singer anymore. It's just the DJ and producers only. It's kind of like it's crazy how like they different parts of different genre they cut out some parts important parts of the music or anything, or separate them in a way. But yeah.
House.
Or not it's like separating them, pushing to the background while pushing the supposed important part in the forefront, when in reality everybody's important in it. So yeah.
Singers.
Why waste your time? You know you're gonna be mine.
She did I can't think of what's that from. This show, she did this show. Wow, it's crazy that they. So she's not the only return
If I
artist.
do the voice,
The
then
voice.
people can.
Yeah, thank you, The Voice. It's crazy that a lot of like people that did something back in the day are doing The Voice, because she did it. One of the girls from Girlfriends did it. And the British one. Even the girl from 5 Star. Denise Prince from 5 Star did The Voice, I think, recently. In the UK edition, that's what she's doing. Yeah, I keep forgetting Tom Jones is British, but anyway, yeah. It's crazy that like a lot of these, like, you got like a lot of artists that did stuff back in the day return to shows like The Voice or American Got Talent and stuff like that. Michael Winslow's on American Got Talent, all that. Like, you got veterans coming back to get re-noticed again. It's crazy. Good but crazy.
Oh, she's a singer. She's the one that sang that song. I've got counting 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's like rabbit in the headlights without doing a da-da-da. I have to go straight into that note, and that's what the producer of the show tells me. And I thought,
It's like a record, because it was.
We only film once. If you
Callie.
mess it up, you come in at the wrong place. Pressure. That's what I did. I did the breath. Yeah, my mum was alive. Nettie came. They're in the green room. My boys were little. My partner back then. Going, come on, Andy, come on. Ricky, what's his name, from the Kaiser Chiefs, he said, well, yeah, that was really good, but there's no call for house music, is there? And you see, they cut this bit out. And then will.i.am said, Angie, I told Fergie to sing like you on Boom Boom Pow. And I said, okay, if you tell Fergie to sing like me on Boom Boom Pow, why didn't you turn around? And he said, Angie, you're the one that got away. I get it, and you can't please all the people all of the time, but a lot of people
why nobody turned
were
around.
pissed
Yeah.
about it. But I
Yeah, now, same
not
person
stopped
turn around.
singing my whole life because I love it. I love my job.
When it's a passion, you don't stop, no matter what. No matter how little little to no artist, if it's your audience, it's your passion, you'll keep going. I mean, Me with DJ. I'm not like a celebrity DJ, but I love the DJ. I love to play music for folks, so I keep doing it. I'll keep doing it. I mean, I may have a breaking point. I mean, I have a peak one time playing at a festival, but aside at not exactly on the stage, but you know, I played at the Firefly, the subway station there. So yeah, but other than that, and we reaction videos. I mean, I don't have like the best numbers and like views and stuff, but I still keep going 'cause I love to do it. So anyway, other than that, this was a beautiful one. This has probably been like out of most of them, this has probably been one of my best stories to hear as well too, though. For especially the end part as well too. She's because she's passionate about music. It's pretty awesome. I mean, other than that, if you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I definitely like these stories. I'm gonna keep doing these DJ Maz versions though. Hopefully DJ Maz don't get on my case Friday. But other than that, it's your boy T-Bird signing off on love.